You're welcome to the only show that gives you everything entertainment, especially so in events in GH. This is the hottest, this is the freshest, this is a red carpet show, and I'm going to make sure that within the next 25 or 30 minutes, I'm going to take you through on a roller coaster. You're welcome to it. The name is Bako. On social media, it's IB Bako, but the ladies love to call me IB. Coming up on the show, Imam Messi holds the 2022 edition of Tehillah Experience. Latif Abubakar launches 5 Hours with Mario, his new theatrical play. It's eviction time on the Adepam reality TV show on Adom TV. The NAACP brings students from the diaspora to learn about our cultural heritage. Imam Messi gave astounding performances when she got on the stage at the 2022 edition of the Tehillah concert, and it was really an experience, a glorious experience, spirit-filled one, and the people who were on the stage. Check this out. It was all spirit-filled at the 2022 edition of the Tehillah Experience by Imam Messi at the ICGC Calvary Temple. The auditorium was just full. It was wonderful performance after wonderful performance, and it just got the whole atmosphere so charged. On the stage were Efe Grace, Pastor Isaiah, MOG, PSC Esther, and Imam Messi herself. Well, this year's Tehillah Experience was really a spirit-filled experience.
It goes this way, it goes this way. Somebody scream! I didn't hear you, I didn't hear you. Let's go.
From the rising of the sun to the setting down of the sea, your name is to be hallowed. Let's sing together. From the rising, I can hear you, to the setting. Come on, son. Come on, son. I see.
I see some. Come on. Not to one hour change. Here I did him.
Come on, son.
Oh, now watching for holding turban to say, I know Holy Spirit,
Holy Spirit, move right now.
fall right now. Holy Spirit,
Come to drink. We have come to drink. We have come to drink. Let the cloud of glory fall right now. We have come to drink. Let the cloud of glory fall right now. We have come to drink. Let the cloud of glory fall right now. We have come to drink. We have come to drink. We have come to drink.
where God has brought you from, you may not be there yet, but you have moved. If you have moved, you have moved. Count your blessings, count your blessings. Let them one by one. It will shock you where God has brought you from. When you have His presence, you can say that there's nobody that can applaud. Are you ready? Say, nobody is like you. Come on, hey. Nobody is like you.
And the reality show on Adom TV has gotten to the eviction stage, and 2 contestants were evicted from last week's event. Well, I was there, I had a somewhat discussion with them. They were not so happy about it, but they understood that somebody has to go out. So gradually, the reality show on Adom TV, the fashion reality show Adepam, has gotten to the phase where eviction has started. Well, over the weekend, yes, though, the task given to them was very Herculean and a lot of people were able to execute it so well, 2 people were evicted. Talking to the judges what they expected, this is what they were actually looking out for, and also how the whole reality show has been ever since it started. I thought it was going to be only one person who was going to be evicted, but it ended up that over the weekend, 2 people were evicted from the reality show. Now, how do they feel? On the previous week of the reality show, kids were giving them mandates to design for the contestants to sew. And this is a kid who came out with the best design.
And yes, I designed it, and my grace is Sean.
Friday with the blue dot. Anything we do this with the force. Flying and that everything we do for the cause. Trouble every day, challenge with the cause. No matter how you hate me, we will look for. Enemies. They want to pull me down.
Here and today, 2 contestants have been evicted out of the reality show on Adom TV, Adepam. Well, I have one of the judges here. We're going to find out what they actually looked out for. Hi, Mama, how are you doing, Mama?
I'm fine. I'm good.
So far,
I'm tired.
You're tired? Yes, the contestants have been drilling. But how has it been so far?
Not bad. Yeah, the going has been good.
Have you been seeing a lot of creativity in what they have been doing?
For this one, no. But for the previous one, last week's was very good, very, very interesting, and we had a very nice time last week. So I was hoping this week's, would have been better, but it wasn't too bad.
What actually informs the target you give them or the project you give them?
Yeah, Auntie Abby gives them the tax, and then we judge.
Okay.
Yeah.
In judging, what do you look out for?
Honestly, for today, I was looking out for the fabric, style, creativity, and then overall work. Yeah, but today's work wasn't impressive to me.
So it is what you collate here together with how people vote that will inform who is staying or staying out. Next week, are you evicting just one person or 2 people?
It's actually 1, but it could be extended based on what we get from production. Yes.
But are you impressed with what you've been seeing so far on the runway ever since season 2 started?
I mean, this time I haven't had it so difficult like before. This is very challenging because a lot of them had already watched what had happened. If you remember, I started with you. You were the MC at then, the host. And then, it was a bit easier. But now a lot of people have gained a lot of experience. And I think fashion is also growing in Ghana and all. So this time is extremely difficult. So this is the one I have enjoyed the most. Trust me.
one of the evictees in today's reality show. Patrick, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Why disappointed?
Actually, obvious. I'm very, very disappointed. But what can I say? Just it's a competition, and every competition there will be a winner, and someone should go home. And probably I've been evicted today. Thanks to everyone who voted for me. Actually, their vote pushed me far, and I think that today is the end, so I'm okay with that.
He's the second evictee from today's episode. Well, the name?
Onyamios.
How's it feeling like? You disappointed?
Oh, no. But I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yes.
At the beginning, did you think it was going to be you who was leaving the reality show?
No. But it has happened, so.
So what do you think you lacked? Beauty and creativity in your outfit, or the votes?
It's the vote.
It's the vote.
Yeah.
The vote didn't come in.
Yes.
So playwright Lateef Abubakar and his Globe production, in collaboration with the Spanish Embassy, have decided that they are going to enact a storybook all the way from Spain, 5 Hours with Mario. And that is what is happening at the Accra International Conference Center on the 3rd and the 4th of September. Lateef Abubakar and the Spanish Embassy collaborate to launch the theatrical play titled 5 Hours with Mario. The event took place at the residence of the Spanish ambassador. The deputy head in charge of mission at the Spanish Embassy, that is Diego Sportono, was very excited that the book 5 Hours with Mario is for the first time getting on the African continent, and also for the first time is going to be enacted in English. BTL Africa is part of the sponsorship for this particular play between Lateef Abubakar and the Globe production and the Spanish Embassy. The regional director for Western and Central Africa at BTL Africa, Aloya Mande, tells us why this relationship is going to be kept for a very long time. Programs director for Joy FM and the head of Joy Entertainment, Adom was so excited for this partnership between Globe Production, the Spanish Embassy, and Joy Entertainment. Lateef Abubakar very excited about this partnership, and this enactment of the book 5 Hours with Mario tells us how this is all going to unfold and why this play.
5 Hours with Mario, one of the best and most popular Spanish novel. It's a very moving and fluid book with touches of comedy by renowned Spanish writer Miguel Delibes. Trust me, even though the Spanish are talking about comedy, and we are talking about comedy in Spain, that comedy might not necessarily be comedy in Ghana. It's totally different. I had a very good experience in UK where they announced one of their best comical plays titled The Play That Goes Wrong. That's the title of the play that goes wrong. And I was eager to go watch such a production because it was advertised across board in London. I went to the theaters, spent 1 hour, 45 minutes watching a comedy play that I didn't actually smile. It was surprising. There was no smile at all. But the entire auditorium were excited, happily laughing. Then it's just a practical lesson, just to tell us that things that might be funny are usually in contest. So in the other worlds, it was so funny to them, but when you bring it to the Ghanaian contest, it might not necessarily be funny.
And he's gone on from heights to heights. So when he called me and he said, Daddy, tomorrow we go launch a big thing at the Spanish Embassy, I was over the moon. And this morning, we're all here to witness the unfolding of history. This morning, we'll launch a collaboration between the Spanish Embassy, or the Embassy of Spain in Ghana, and Globe Productions. And what makes it even pretty more unique is the fact that Latif is reworking a novel that was turned into a play, 5 Hours with Mario.
Well, Diego, well, this must be a very exciting moment for you.
Well, this is a beautiful moment for Spain. This is a beautiful moment for Ghana. This great collaboration, pushing for culture together. It's beautiful, and it's fantastic to host this event at the Spanish Embassy.
Well, I first want to know, it looks like the Spanish Embassy is very bent on making sure that there's a relationship between Ghana and Spain. But what I want to know from you is it only going to be with respect to theater, or do you have other disciplines of the entertainment art?
Well, of course, this is only the beginning. We have done music before, we are doing theater now, but arts and culture, the promotion of arts and culture are a great goal for this embassy and for Spain. And I don't want to tell you anything in advance, but more things will come. Of course, more things will come in the future.
Well, first time ever this, book is going to be enacted on the African continent. First off, how is the book like in Spain? 5 Hours with Mario. How is it like? Is it a very renowned book that a lot of Spaniards have read?
Well, I don't want to go into the content because I don't want to spoil the work and I don't want to spoil the viewers from enjoying it. However, I can tell you that it's one of the most known books in Spanish history.
History with Joy Entertainment being the pinnacle of the media should be a very good thing that we are inking our name to it.
Definitely. You answered the question. I don't even know if it was a question you asked, but yes, that's very...
Sorry, I'm just excited.
Yes, I am excited too that, we have positioned ourselves such that we're supporting the creative arts industry. That is the big thing for me. And you guys have done very well, such that when everybody is looking to doing a production, everybody wants to come and partner with Joy Entertainment. And like I said, our doors are opened. The conversations will be mutually beneficial. So once you come to us, we have the conversations with you. We understand what you want to do. We have deep conversations. Definitely, organizers are looking for good returns on their investments. And once you partner us and we give you that loud media voice, you know that it's a done deal.
I'm very excited about what has happened here, history in the making. What I want to find out from you, how does it feel like you being an advisor to someone like Latif?
See, humility pays a lot. When you don't talk to even people you are older than harshly, it tells a story. You treat the elderly or the little one like you treat the elderly. It's humility par excellence. And when you meet somebody with that kind of humility.
Well, so for us, storytelling is the most important thing. And we started off as a business that's telling stories for brands. Every time we do a communication campaign or we drew a brand campaign, whether in the open market, in the mall, any of the channels that we activate brands in, we're telling stories on behalf of brands. So for us, storytelling, we're passionate about storytelling. And as we said earlier on as well during the ceremony, we're also passionate about African minds, African entrepreneurs, African businesses, pushing the African agenda. And we see Latif and Globe Productions as they reflect us. The ethos of their business reflects us.
Well, Latif, I don't know how you call this excitement, success achieved, or where would you put it?
A significant milestone achieved. Excitement, I'm excited, and success achieved too as well.
Well, so I saw flamenco, I saw Theater of Dreams, and now you are bringing Spain to Ghana. What actually inspired this whole thing?
I think that it was a coincidence of one of our major passion is to export Ghanaian theater across the globe. And then also a coincidence of the Spanish ambassador, after watching one of our productions, wanting to partner us execute something from Spain here. So he reached out to us and he was like, Latif, I want you guys to, work on a production for me. And I said, what production? He says he wants me to partner with one of the best writers in Spain. And I was like, oh, wow. He said, yes. He wrote a book by name 5 Hours with Mario. And he's thinking that we can adapt that book into a script, a stage script, and make it happen. One of his major objectives is to deepen the Spain-Ghana relationship, but using arts and culture. So I was like, one of our objectives is also to deepen international relations through arts and culture.
So 30 students from the diaspora in America have been brought down to come and study our heritage and culture so that they can tell the Ghanaian story or the African story much better. And this is Kai Kensi, the NAACP. And also at the same Movenpick Ambassador Hotel, the National Film Authority launched the Meta Conference Africa. The National Association for the Advancement of Culture had a wonderful reception for the United States at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel. The medium of bringing the students to Ghana was to learn the heritage and culture and be able to spread it on the global front. So the students I spoke to for the first time being in Ghana were so excited and eager to be here. Delta Bill, founding member of Ghana was also there, and he was also excited that his students are coming to learn what we have in this country as a heritage. Hall of Famer Martha was excited that these kids are coming to Africa to learn the values and traditions of the African continent. Reverend Dr. Embassy Brown was behind his excitement for these students making it to the African continent. The president of the NAACP, Jerry Johnson, that when these kids begins to learn the heritage and the values of the African continent, the narrative will be corrected. Kwampa, a traditional band here in Ghana, thrilled all these students to wonderful Ghanaian tunes.
Stone deaf from your silent hisses, froze cemetery dumb when you opened your mouth. Indeed, I lost my head imagining your thoughts. What roaming fragrance of 1,000 roses. I get it. If you don't get it, forget it. Thank you.
Here, and I want to give you a little bit of background as to why we are here, how we got here, and all of that. And so I'd like to share with you a very short presentation. So today is the press launch, just for clarity, so there's no confusion. Today is the press launch of the Meta Cinema Forum Africa. However, the actual event happens in November. So today is the beginning of all activities towards the actual event, which happens in November. So today, what the National Film Authority has set out to do is to set out a cinema agenda. So today, Ghana launches a cinema agenda.
It's a huge fillip to the industry. We, as a board, that is mandated to oversee the regulation, production, distribution, and marketing of films. One thing that always comes to our mind is that we can do all of that if film is available. And that is why we're so thrilled about this Meta Cinema Africa Forum, because essentially they are going to help us expand the base of our cinema-going infrastructure.
So why are we here? We are here because Africa is the biggest opportunity for the cinema world. When I say cinema world, I mean cinema investors and all that. When you look at the data, Africa being 1.4 billion people, we have less than 1,700 screens, which is less than what the country of France as a country has. Because France has over 6,000 screens, and Africa has less than 1,700 screens. Now, screens, when you want to break down that down further, is the rooms per cinema hall. So for instance, if you take Nigeria, over 200 million people have 77 cinemas and less than 300 screens. And so Africa has the biggest cinema gap.
And that is how we wrap up on that sad note on this edition of the hottest, the freshest, the red carpet show here. And don't miss it out next week. I have something very exciting coming your way next week. The name is Ibrahim Ben Bako. On social media is IB Ben Bako. And don't forget to follow us on this platform. Well, many thanks going out to the whole production crew, not behind the camera, Ike, and the rest of the team. Well, next week, same time, we will be here and we will be getting you on a roller coaster.